The farmers' pension scheme, which has become a bone of contention among the government and opposition, came up in an address delivered today by UNP MP Sajith Premadasa. Speaking at an event held in Tissamaharama this morning, Parliamentarian Premadasa charged that the farmers' pension scheme has been abolished. Aid was distributed among 285 families who were affected by the recent floods in Pannegamuwa Tissamaharama by MP Sajith Premadasa. An act has been passed in Parliament by MPs. What is this act? When the wages of parliamentarians increase, the pensions of retired parliamentarians also increase. The pension scheme granted to farmers has been annulled completely. At this occasion, I must state that if the government fails to pay farmers' pensions, then we will take to the streets with the people and fight for it until it is given.
Former Minister of Export Development Raja Samaranayaka says that the United National Party, the largest opposition party, has now transformed into a private limited company. He says that in the face of the current UNP leadership, instead of standing against the burning issues being faced by the people, the party has been isolated in Sirikota.
The way I see it, the UNP, which has rendered a yeoman's service to the country, has now been transformed by the leadership into Vikramasinghe and Attanayaka Private Limited. We saw how Mahinda Rajapaksa instigated public protest when he was in the opposition. They had processions in Kataragama. They let the people know that there was a powerful opposition. But we do not see such a situation today. We do not see Ranil Vikramasinghe or the leader of any other political party doing this. We remember how in the past the JVP was always at Lipton Circus shouting. What has happened to them today? The UNP does not have the ability to gather people. The UNP is confining themselves to Sirikota and saying that they are prepared for elections. They do not have the ability to organize mass meetings or mass rallies. Other than for going and sitting in chairs and talking to people in hotels or saying something at a media briefing at Sirikota, he cannot participate at a public meeting. We remember during the time of J.R. Jayawarthana, Premadasa and Dudley Senanayaka, mass rallies were organized by them while sitting in the opposition. This is not to be seen today. They cannot draw crowds anymore.
A petition filed by the residents of a 7-acre plot of land in Slave Island that has been allocated for a project of a private company was taken up for consideration at the Supreme Court today.
The petition was taken up before a 3-judge bench comprising of Chief Justice Mohan Piris and Justices P.A. Ratnayaka and Priyasad Deb. Appearing on behalf of the petitioners, Attorney-at-Law Sujiva Senasinghe informed court that the project would demolish 517 houses located within the 7-acre plot of land allocated for the project and that justice should be meted out for the petitioners. Appearing on behalf of the Urban Development Authority, President's Counsel Sanjay Jayawardena said that the aim of the project is to provide much better housing for those living on the land in question. He added that as the project will take a period of 2 years for completion, those residing in the area at present could be given a monthly rent allowance to live in other homes or be provided temporary housing in Mattakulia. The President's Council added that once the project is completed, they will be able to return to the new homes. Court also annulled the court orders that were in place temporarily suspending the project as a proper conclusion was not reached in this regard. Court also said that the petition will be called for on the 7th of March to discuss the matter further. These innocent people requested that they should have a right to live in this place. They are employed here. Their children go to school. They are small businessmen. They are requesting for a reasonable rent. I request court to hear the case. Judge Mohan Piris said that he will give a decision on this matter. We informed him that whatever the decision he takes, it does not matter. We presented our facts on behalf of the people.
On to business news, the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce has found in a recently concluded statistical analysis on consumer electronics and domestic appliances imports into Sri Lanka that while imports recorded robust growth in 2010 and 2011, growth was more moderate in 2012.
The Ceylon Chamber of Commerce says that the overvalued exchange rate coupled with low interest rates and a reduction in taxes contributed to growth in consumer electronics and home appliances imports in 2011. However, the chamber notes that in comparison in 2012, the sharp fall in the rupee, the ceiling on credit and the increased cost of borrowing caused a decline in imports of consumer electronics and home appliances both in terms of value and quantity. The study conducted by the chamber has found that the expenditure on importation of electronic machinery and equipment increased by 57% in 2011 and by 18% in 2012. Rapidly changing technology and the shift of production to low-cost destinations like India and China has caused the price of consumer electronic products to reduce significantly, making them more affordable for middle and low-income earners in developing countries like Sri Lanka.
The best cut. Make your choice now.
මේ ලංකාවට එන විදේශ ආධාර ඕන තරම් ඇති මේ රට ගොඩනගන්න.
රජයක් හිඟබනේ යන්න ඕන තමන් වෙනුවෙන් නෙවෙයි තමන් පත් කරපු රටේ සමස්ත ජනතාවෙන්. ඒ නිසා අපේ රටට අනාගතය අවශ්‍යයි දේශීය චින්තනයෙන් පිළිපුන් විශ්වීය නායක.
Vote now for your favorite cut of the day. Log on to www.newsfirst.lk or SMS to best space your choice and send it to 7788. For the best cut of the day, watch News First on Sirius TV at 10 tonight. The best cut. Make your choice now.
Tilanga Sumatipala says that he invites Nishantha Ranatunga to contest for the post of secretary from his faction for the upcoming Sri Lanka cricket elections. Sumatipala made this statement after submitting his nomination to contest for the position of chairman in the Sri Lanka cricket elections. However, when Sports First contacted Nishantha Ranatunga, he said that he is yet to reach a decision regarding it.
Tilanga Sumatipala and members of his faction handed in their nominations for the Sri Lanka cricket elections to the Director General of Sports. There have been many requests made for us to contest, and that is why we have come forward. Mohan De Silva and Shami Silva are contesting for the posts of Deputy Chairman. Isman Narangoda is contesting for the post of Treasurer. Irwin Javadan is contesting for the post of Assistant Treasurer. We requested Nishantha to come and join us and work as the Secretary. We think he is very talented and we are interested in working with him. There are no legal limitations which restrict me from contesting for positions in the SLC as well as the ICC. I am seeking election for an 18th year in office.
18 වෙනි අවුරුද්ද ඉදිරිපත් වෙන දැන් ගියවරත් නිලවරණය ඉදිරිපත් වෙලා අතරමඟදී අයින් වුණා දෙවියන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදය ලත් අයට ලබා දෙනවා කියලා. දැන් මේවර දෙවියන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදය ඔබ කණ්ඩායමට ලැබී තිබෙනවද? මම ඒ ගැන සඳහන් කරන්න කැමති නෑ මේ අවස්ථාවේ. අපි
I do not wish to comment about it. We have a lot of expectations that justice will be done. We are ready to take forward cricket.
ක්‍රිකට් ක්‍රීඩාව ඉදිරියට ගෙන යාමට අපි සූදානම් වෙලා ඉන්නවා. දැන් මේවර සාධාරණයක් ඉරු නොවුනොත් මේවරත් ඉල්ලාස් වෙන දවසන් මොහොතේ නෑ අපිට ලොකු විශ්වාසයක් තියෙනවා එහෙම අසාධාරණයක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා මේ පාර. දැන් මේවරත් ගියවර වගේ අන්තිම මොහොතේ ඉල්ලාස් වෙයිද බලපෑම් තියෙනවා කියලා.
නෑ මම හිතන්නේ කිසිම බලපෑමක් ගිය සැරේ තිබුණෙත් නැහැ.
There was no influence last time. I decided not to contest last time. I can contest this time. There is no influence.
බලපෑමක් නැහැ අපිට තරම් කරන්න පුළුවන්.
අර්ජුන රණතුංග මහතා සමග සාකච්ඡා කරනවා කියලා මොකක්ද උනේ?
නෑ එතුමාට ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම මුළු ක්‍රිකට්
All the factions had invited him. However, he decided not to get involved in sports this year due to political activities.
ගත්තා ක්‍රීඩාවට මේ අවුරුදු දෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා.
The accepting of nominations for the SLC elections closes tomorrow.
Up next is our special segment, The Big Match Fever, and today it's the Battle of the Maroons.
Tushara Samarkona Vananda College Colombo is set to lead his side for their 84th annual Battle of the Maroons against Nalanda College Colombo. Samarkona has amassed 650 runs this season from 16 matches with 4 half centuries. We have a strong team to challenge Nalanda College. The SSA wicket suits fast bowlers well, so we hope to strengthen our pace attack and dismiss them for a low score. The Anandians team include 8 batsmen, 3 spinners and 2 fast bowlers. We have a very balanced team and our players have performed well in the recent past. I believe that they will continue their good work. Another College Colombo have beaten Nalanda College 11 times in the Battle of the Maroons, with their last win coming in 2001. They have also faced 6 defeats in the big match. The 84th Battle of the Maroons will be played on the 2nd and 3rd of March at the SSC grounds in Colombo.
Well, with that, we wrap up your primetime news bulletin here on MTV Sports. I'm Krishni Panditaratna.
And I'm Nadim Majid. Good night and good luck.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.